before you start calling me. Yes, I figured it out. Yeah, there we go. Microphone's out. So make sure that's off. Taking the audio off on that. Twitch. Audio's out on that. All right, so I am streaming to all three. It looks like that's good. That's wonderful, just wonderful. All right, pull the chats up, and yeah, yep. Yay, sound. That's something to celebrate. What with my production quality? Hey, there's audio in this one. Really? Well, I should have caught that. I like the silent era better. It was much better then. Once audio came in, he lost his visual acumen. Hey, Don, and good evening. Yeah, thanks, Gert. How's it going? G. Eric says the audio and video are good. Thanks for keeping an eye on that. Well, you know what? I learned how to bring in a guest, but I didn't give it enough time to really have somebody ready to go tonight, and felt comfortable that it was going to go without a hitch. So, best as I can do, I'm going to have a guest for next Friday, and it's not just talk, man. It's reality. Dirt Ball, thank you, much appreciated. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, so I'm thinking Chuck Varga, the Sexecutioner, would be my first candidate. See if I can't get him in. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Another subscriber, Alvman, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the subscription. Ah, those gnats. They suck. 11 Show 11, thank you. It's all right. We won a World Series. Now we can just be a merchandise company. Just merch. That's all we do. Sell all your big players off. You know, it's a good thing now because almost all of them went on to suck or weren't worth it. What are you going to do? No one cares. All right. So, yeah. Beyond Hell live DVD. This one, I think of all of them, I think this is my favorite show of the 5 metal, you know, hyperreal productions. This one has about a half an hour of before show behind the scenes footage, and it has about 15 minutes of behind the scene after show footage, which is the only one of the 5 that do that. Ep 911, thank you, much appreciated. All jokes aside, we fans really appreciate what you do. Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate the fans. I hope you realize that. Not everybody appreciates their fans. I can tell you. I'm not going to name names. But if you guessed, I bet you could figure it out. I have an idea for GWAR cologne, says HP Lovecraft. God, it smells like shit, I'll bet. Or rotted flesh. It's a sickly sweet aroma. Reminds me of Okinawa or Iwo Jima. Who doesn't appreciate their fans? Does it rhyme with drawer? 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 Drawer. I'm not talking about the whole band. No, I'm not talking about that. My hair looks bad. Time to get a cut. Time for a cut. Hair Club for Men. All right, let's get this thing rolling. There's no intro really to speak of. Beyond Hell's underappreciated album. Agreed, says James. Games of Mark Wolf, I agree, and Church of Chris says agreed. Reverend JJ, hey Don, hey, that was good. It's my second favorite album. That's my second favorite album, I think. So, just I think it's a strong theme album. You know, it's a thematic concept album. Concept album, and the tour that supported it was really strong. And well, anyways, that shit on the road, will you? Boy, that's abrupt. What a way to start the show. Kitschy, campy.
Now, is this guy being retired?
Yep.
Oh, snapper.
Going to the big Festerns latex decay pit known as the slave pit.
That's the sad thing is we keep everything, but we might as well not.
That's right. We go back to Nemesis.
2000 AD. If 2000 AD was around, I don't think, if they weren't around, I don't think GWAR would have had.
Pointing out Nemesis, the 82,000 comic character.
Wow. That was cool. Look at that, man. I'm glad I caught that on camera.
Wood. Broken wood.
In case you didn't know, Nemesis was.
What you doing,
I can't remember which comic character he was with.
Just looking around. Shooting stuff. This is the all access. The all access vid. How do you feel about Philadelphia tomorrow?
What do you mean? What? What, Don?
Philadelphia.
What about Philadelphia?
Flail Fest or
What?
Super Show?
Super Show. Fucking Electric Factory, one of the best gigs of the whole tour.
Electric Factory's great.
Bring it.
Decent sides. Good, pretty good backstage. But the venue's big.
We'd love to see it.
This little pocket rocket motorcycle.
What, Don? Is this the beginning of your documentary of our tour?
Well, I'd like to see an all access video done, you know?
Wrap it up. We're done. We're done.
This is a big fucking truck. This is the vehicle of Ballsack, the Jaws of Death. Look, he's a rock star. He's a rock star, see? See, can you tell? Look, this is how Rockstar drives.
What are you gonna
There's
do?
another Rockstar vehicle. Look at that. Wow, it's a caravan there. I think I should go to Philly. I want to get the backstage annex for this first one because I want to see all the slaves freak out, man. I want to get that on video.
Glitchy. That's on Rumble. How's it look on YouTube and Twitch, everyone?
Wow. So things haven't been going the same.
I'm assuming it's Mike Bishop. Every time I try and say hello and befriend him, I get blown off. Everyone else is treated like an equal. And it sucks because I love Bishop. Brendan the Gent, I will not deny or confirm your supposition.
Brittany broke up with you.
So it's looking good on YouTube. In case some of you guys are having trouble on Rumble, go over to Twitch or YouTube. Check the show out.
Kind of a swarthy fellow. He's a guy that will figure out the power. You'll see him floating around. He's the only.
Devin Townsend produced this album, and it's definitely heavy as AF. Yeah, I thought he did a pretty good job. I don't think he captured the sound quality that Jeremy Smith did on Violence Has Arrived for some reason.
What's going to start?
Because, you know, it's that old way, the new old way, which is record in a closet
You're not going
and then
to
Pro
start
Tool it
spanking
in.
right now, are you?
But,
That's a special
yeah.
features, huh?
I thought the overall
Special feelers.
Director's one of those really
second
bad
best
boards.
sounding album.
What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? You gonna start spanking it?
Here we are
How'd this guy get on the
in the
bus?
electric factory.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Don't interact with the camera.
Right, interact with yourselves. Don's not here.
Interact with
I'm
myself.
not
God, I
here.
hate Don. I'm so glad he's not on tour. You should have seen him before this tour, just puttering around the sleigh bed.
Mumbling your fucking foot.
Shouldn't do it that way.
There's my car key.
There's my car keys. Where's my wallet? Where's my phone? Oh wait, that's you.
It's burned. It's true. It's always losing stuff.
Stop. That really is. Ruins the whole look of the place.
Yeah, we both look at two different things.
One disco ball just knocks the rock and roll right out of it.
No, that's a disco ball, the stock room on the stock room.
Just junk up there. Why up there?
Standing like right here. I'll be right there.
And they'll be like pulling their shirts down, showing their tits, and they're
Part
like
of the
every
beauty
time.
of Philly. Not gonna lie to you.
Share.
They have boyfriends.
Right.
The one boyfriend insisted that I touch them,
Sweet.
so I did.
Now this guy, he doesn't get any pussy. He just gets mouth all over his knob.
What? Hello? Oh, yeah. Come on by about 2:30. Yeah.
You guys, I bet you've got like a freaking dentist type itinerary, man. Like everybody, 20 minutes max. You're gonna fucking fit him in
I am
for.
an oral surgeon.
Sped up, so you don't have to watch the tediousness of a truck unloading. Who's that? Is that a guitarist in a band unloading that stuff? Yeah. Yeah. You really couldn't afford to be too egotistical and avoid the heavy labor. Generally, you had to jump in and pitch in.
Where is the guitarist, Ballsack?
Ballsack, he's probably, he's got his own bus
He's got his own.
filled with like hot chicks.
Finally got my
He's
vape
a
fixed, says
cocktail
Reverend JJ.
lounge.
Yeah, I took a
He's probably hanging out there. He
Took
won't
a
really show
napkin
up
and I
until
just
right before the show.
kept
I heard
worming
he
it
had
in
a-
there and pulling the
I heard
juice
he had
out
a
of
bus
it.
full of hot tubs
Settled down
that
in
were
the
full of
thing.
hot chicks.
He's actually got a
Also,
hot tub
charge the
bus.
battery back up. Cold. Devil Blade says,
Wow,
how
that's
is
a
everyone?
Awesome looking helmet.
This is Reverend JJ.
Who made that?
That's me. Trying to throw some credit my way.
Sweatshop in
China?
Manchester, just south of Richmond.
Manchester. What?
Like several Negroes made it, if you will.
Manchester was the neighborhood in the far eastern part, or Hull Street,
Pizza,
where
that's
we
pretty unusual.
had moved our studio
Backstage.
It
to.
is unusual. For breakfast, yes. Everybody's pretty excited about it, pretty happy about it, and then
The Scott Crawl, of course.
Go fire up your own.
In case I didn't mention, this is Todd.
So you enjoying that?
Yeah, my pizza, you big ugly fucker.
Thank you.
He's showing me what rock and roll is all about, man.
God damn. I hadn't seen this in a while. Forgot about this part.
Now, I just want...
You snorting it too? Here, have another piercing.
I'm glad he's just acting natural.
Excuse me.
Because that's what this... That's what I'm
Can I
trying to
get a couple more
capture.
napkins, please? Yes. I'm gonna behave myself.
Hype train, level
This is
shovel
where
11.
I'm actually not Keith Moon by
Let's see, what did I
picking
miss?
up the cheese on the floor.
That is pretty fucking responsible. What would Motley Crue say?
Motley Crue would say,
Yes.
"Give me more Geritol."
Are you sure that's not what you would say?
Yeah, that's how I feel for sure.
What was the worst and best of catered backstage foods is worthless? Well, you never know what was going to be good. If they had a good caterer, it would make I wouldn't call it a gourmet
Are
meal.
those the infamous turds on a stick?
Davis Bradley. Finest work.
How do you make it look so realistic? Make it look
He ate late
just like a turd.
I forgot what those things are for.
Sat them out.
But yeah, back to the food thing. Yeah, it was a crapshoot. You never know. Some clubs had nice,
Managers do. They just take money, right?
you know,
Take money.
professional chefs make catered meal. You know, a lot of times they just give you a ticket. You go buy something, and you know the ticket
So nice
counted
to
towards the meal.
Be in the mess again.
You're just jumping right into
So
it.
far, so clean. I'm starting out the day with
Joe
gloves.
Douglas,
First day.
How
not
long
with
will
us
that last?
anymore.
Till tomorrow.
And then it's
Then it's
He was a
back,
then you
spew
just
tech.
stained
back
red.
to bloody hands. Yeah.
That's always great.
Yep.
Have a dedicated
You've
spew
seen the
tech
magic where it
instead of
all-
just something that the other artists had
Sure,
to
it's magic.
do at the same time as all their other stuff.
Because you're taking the magic out of it.
I know.
I will say this about catered food.
Magic
Is that-
food dye
Trying to
30.
put
That's
the
why
magic
pizza
back
is
in.
magical,
dye
because
33
I never
and
got
red
tired
dye
of
40.
pizza.
Yeah.
No matter how
Something
cheap
like that.
or crappy,
Interesting.
breakfast,
We did
lunch,
this
or
in May.
dinner.
Not
I would have fit in well with the
all the
Ramones.
lobsters.
Probably would have died of cancer earlier too.
Blue.
Yeah, we were working at this restaurant,
'cause,
and he
I
decided to change the.
I have
or
no
refill the
problems
blue
eating
bag,
any kind of
blue
pizza at
bottle.
any time.
And he did it
I
in the
never
kitchen.
got tired of it. I got
Really couldn't
tired
stand
of
it
cold
first.
cuts.
And then, like, as they
Couldn't
were
stand
sending
cold
orders
cuts.
of lobster out, people are like,
After I'd been on
"The
tour,
lobster's turning blue," and they're having to like.
You
return
know,
all
after
these
I'd been
orders
with
and
GWAR
shit,
for a
and,
while,
yeah, that's-
I would do anything to avoid making a cold cut sandwich. God, and I
actually
hated
making
Subway.
some sort of religious
Just
commentary, are you?
absolutely
No, it's this
hated
is just our
Subway with every fiber of my being.
abattoir on wheels.
I'd rather fast. I'd rather
We had the
die of
secret
hunger
handshake
than
to
eat
be able to get away with all
Safeway
this.
Subway.
No problems at all.
Are you in the band?
No, no.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
do you know where someone who's in the band, one of the band members is?
No, they would be
That's-
not working right now. So
That's a
yeah, they're not
reenactment
here.
of a typical conversation, you know,
So what is
with
that
people
made out of?
who
Is
are
that
hanging
paper mache?
around before the show.
Methacellulose, just tons of it. Wallpaper paste. And Sunday newspaper. This stuff.
That's how you get the color, huh? Yes. Use the blue comics.
We learned it from the hobos that we live with, the way they make their wallpaper.
Is that how? New intern Brandon.
Those hands, by the way, was for a movie that I never finished making.
Nutchild.
Well, I wasn't making it. I was working on it with someone else, but we never completed the movie.
And
called
when he did
Nephilim.
the suture, make
And
it
so
look like
we took
pubic
those
hair, so I
arms
looked back
from
an
that
hour
creature
later, and he was lovingly
and,
making a whole forest.
turned them into toey enamel.
Well, I think it's bare minimum, really. Bare minimum. Yeah. Yeah, how many people, the lineage of people have gone through this job?
Yes.
Yeah, me, Scott Crawl,
Muscle.
That's what
Matt
makes
McGuire.
me so special about it.
I think
I guess Hunter before me, because Hunter used to use corn syrup,
Scott.
Some of the masters.
and we had to get rid of corn syrup early. We did not
When we
use
first
much
started
corn
using
syrup.
carrageenan,
Yeah.
we used
straight.
it raw.
Oh god.
We boiled down
This is true.
actual seaweed.
Yeah, we made.
Yeah.
We would boil
Try not to
down
overdo it, but
raw seaweed
sometimes that
carrageenan
keeps
to make the blood thickener,
Underdoing it.
but
Well,
If
kids
you
seem
didn't use
disappointed
it-
if they're not.
I know. And
Dark
you had to
red.
replace it
If they're disappointed.
because it would
Don't tell them I said.
grow bacteria and
They've
funk
got to wear
up
those
setting
stains.
disappointment.
They wear those.
And then we switched
stains
over to
school with
cosmetic.
pride, so.
carrageenan.
That's one.
And that was
first-
much
the
better
first few
because
effect,
it was pre-mixed,
Was the arm
pre-made,
rip, and
and
all it was a
it didn't
hot water
ferment.
bottle strapped underneath one arm. I pumped it like a
Like a wine bag type thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I pumped it like a bagpipe,
Yeah.
and the Jew came out. The spew came out.
whoops.
Spew came out the other end. And the same thing with the first decaf.
I can't donate on here, says Brendan the
Now,
gent.
do you wear
Hey,
a gas
Brendan, I
mask,
apologize for that.
over your crotch
Thanks for
because your
thinking
penis
about
has
me.
Gills? Is that
It
true?
stinks.
I have not monetized YouTube yet.
Dave says he has a
I
hard
will.
time chopping these heads off.
Thanks for reminding me that I should.
I mean, odorous.
If you could give a contribution,
I have a
I
hard time
appreciate
keeping
it.
on.
If you go to
You
Rumble,
might know where to
or
hit it
Twitch.
correctly.
do it there.
What about you? If you were sober, maybe you'd know where to stand correctly.
Well, I'm sober while I'm gluing it on. Well, so we got one. I'm one up on him. And that's only because they haven't put the booze in the dressing room yet.
2 hours later, Jaeger. I caught him. This is the period where, I gotta say, alcohol was becoming more prevalent in the pre-show. Pre-show, with the artists especially.
Certainly does.
Musicians were always getting blasted. The artists were more likely to just, smoke some weed, but they weren't drunk. Later on, they started getting drunk.
has like the whole jaws.
And curtailed with some people getting hurt,
Star behind it.
or it didn't curtail.
that's
It just
sweet.
it called
Meanwhile,
climax
you
with
gotta
some
be
people getting hurt.
Some high-tech shit there.
$30,000 modification.
And he used those sticks because he's wearing those giant platform boots, so you can't step on buttons.
How come you got that
very
on?
well with giant.
Because you got
6-inch
feet the size of
platform
small
boots.
yachts.
Yep. Lower fangs. Wait, don't give me not half in and half out. Either
This is
completely out.
behind the scenes.
No, but that's GWAR's thing.
Okay, I'll just.
There's no rules. You can't see.
The
Damn, I
magic.
just took
getting
a
in the
comp
costume.
TIA
They're all
exam.
in
Good to see you,
costume.
Don. Thanks,
Have you,
Jaden. And I hope
you
it
been
went
talking
well.
to? Gene Simmons?
Yes. No, talking to an insane clown posse.
Who sliced all the heads off the honey bears on the
All the
shelf
board
at the
members wear these.
store?
Do they wear
Gee, I
their
wasn't even
makeup?
paying attention to
Did they wear
that.
their makeup to the motel?
No, they have
Probably
Mexican
Scott
wrestling
or
masks on
Douglas,
when they
Joe
go
Douglas.
When they go to the hotel or motel.
But they were just using
that's
them
awesome.
to honey balls put the pigment in. So they were just using it as pigment dispensers, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
From someone who smoked a lot of crack, heroin, and crystal meth in his life. Never shot up though. Pot is the best drug. And it actually does get you higher than any other drug. It really does. Even crack. Good pot will get you higher than crack. It's true.
So how come
Take
you
it from me.
how come you're such a crackhead then?
I don't know, man. It's all the money I've got.
Well, I was actually looking for people in the band. Do you know?
It was a
if
good
there
question.
are
He
any
never answered
around?
that.
He keeps talking like that as well. I don't really understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's funny.
What band? You mean GWAR?
Not one person. Not one person I've talked to backstage has been able to steer me towards a band member.
It'll be dropping through the roof, right, like moments before they
You
play.
see a bat-shaped
What you
helicopter
got?
in the parking lot?
Not yet.
So fucking react to this dialogue. If that dialogue is gonna come off horrible, we gotta act like these idiotic pronouncements actually
This is-
mean something to us.
Early in the
You know,
tour,
it's
it's, I
important
think
that
the
you react to
first or
dialogue
second
as
show.
GWAR
Thank you,
characters,
VJ
not just
Eniac,
stare
much
off in the
appreciated.
distance and chewing guitars,
And
smoking cigarettes,
so,
or any bullshit like that.
I had to actually run through a
Gotta fucking
rehearsal.
Pay attention to this crap. Make it funny. Live it. We'll correct those. So we will have set lists that will help. That will
Beyond
help a
help.
lot. So refer to your set list often. But even if things go wrong, don't sweat it. We're gonna look and sound fucking amazing, and just fucking keep the momentum of the show going.
Remember the immortal words of this scam.
Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. Remember your cues, and also expect me. Expect me to forget mine, so remember mine as well.
There's Jeremy Smith, the man who produced the best GWAR album of all time. Violence Has Arrived. I liked him. He was one of my favorite people in the slavery, in this era. Go, Corey! With a cig in his mouth. Just looking like somebody who walked off the field from a
So why do
Philadelphia
the fans
Eagles
do this?
game.
They come with just T-shirts, and then they freeze. See, some of them have hoodies, and some of them don't. I don't get that.
I guess we're the dumb ones.
So why didn't you? Wouldn't you rather wear a hoodie and then like pull it off and tie it around your waist after the?
I thought about that. I thought about
Doesn't that make
myself and
sense?
throwing it away.
Or wait, you got to check in a coat or something. You can't do that, or they don't have a coat check, huh?
It'll get messed up.
They get messed up.
I paid $15 for it.
So what happens after the show when you're soaking wet?
Oh, fuck, I didn't even think about that.
Because that's incredible, man. Some of them have been standing out here for like 2-3 hours already.
We got here at
5:30. Why?
was just amazed because it was
Why?
a
You're
damp,
getting the same.
windy cold
I mean,
in the low 40s.
thanks for your
And they're standing around with
enthusiasm.
T-shirts on. I'd
Now, you look
have
pretty
died.
cold.
Do I?
Yeah.
I fucking died.
I feel fine though.
You feel fine?
It's worth it. It's worth it.
What about you? How about a pullover and then take it off once you get
I'm trying to be like a
inside, tie
dad.
it around your waist.
I'll
Yeah, well, you
Looking out for
swing
everybody.
it,
What about a pullover? Couldn't you just tie it around your waist once you get
I figured I'd
inside?
take a shitty pullover and figure I'd lose it.
Yeah.
At least I'd be warm till I got in.
That's the way
I'd
you're
have to chuck it in the
thinking.
garbage.
Shows you how cold it is, man.
That's the Al Bundy survival mode there. I don't know where I'm putting it.
Lots of people, man. Tough Philadelphians with no jacket. Fucking.
How's that feel? That
awesome.
heat.
Feels excellent.
What's up, Don? What's up?
How's it going?
I'm shitting my pants. There's excrement running down my leg because of you.
Let me see.
I can't quite see
Oh,
it.
okay. You just lying.
You gotta sign my
Come
shirt
on.
before I leave tonight, brother. Look at that. I got beefcake. I got freaking. I can't remember his goddamn name now because I'm shitting my pants. Wait, bibbable. Hey,
Well, yeah, it's just like hitting the club in the 2000s, no coat, standing out in 10-degree weather. No, I can't take. This is Greg the Superfan, by the way.
That's good.
I decided to feature him heavily
I'm not doing anything. I'm
because
just gonna
he's
videotape
just
behind
so.
Yo, I really would
You know.
help. If I'll help load out. I wouldn't be an intern, dude. Dave said it's not up to him, but I really would. I know you get super fans all the time. I'm not a creepy super fan, dude.
I appreciate it.
I'm a rock and roller.
Appreciate it.
When I went up to Allentown, dude, I had to fucking fend for my life, man. I even had a pass that time.
Allentown?
Yeah. Oh no, it was it Allentown?
This guy's mesmerizing for some reason.
I'm gonna go on the bus.
Yo, can I get a picture? Are you doing a skit tonight or what?
Nope. Just videotaping.
Nothing? Do you have the hair here?
Sorry.
Oh.
You have the money sign?
He made me sit in his car and listen to Think You Ought to Know This while we smoked a doobie together. So this is my jam, yo. Wanted to hear that so bad live. I used to belong to the Total Slavery Club. I had that shirt. Number 1408.
You done Lamb of God?
Many times.
Yeah.
I did them when they were burning the priest.
Right. So you were way ahead of the curve on that.
I created the curve.
Created the curve. Awesome.
My first concert was Bill Haley.
Yeah. We took him out to Columbus, Ohio. I think we played with Misfits or something like that with him. And Randy fell off a porch, broke his arm. Stage?
No, it was the back of
Yeah, back of a balcony. No, was it a party? What was it?
the garage roof that they were partying.
Garage roof,
Let's
whatever.
face it, where did they find Randy? In a gutter.
And that's where
That's where they discovered him, in a gutter outside the studio.
Talking about Randy from Lamb of God.
Brought him
Outside the studio?
said, can you sing? And then bam.
Does anybody know how to open these?
And
little
he
legs?
could.
That guy was
Is that the
really
story,
good.
man?
No, everyone known Shark for years.
Who?
Shark.
Randy, that was what he called himself
okay.
then, Shark.
Shark.
That was his nickname, and he's trying to forget it real hard now.
How was it?
Inside shit from fellow Richmondites.
Why was it so brutal?
People are always more glamorous when they're from somebody where else. This is Municipal Waste, by the way. Lead singer, this guy's a
Hey,
hoot.
what's up? I'm Dan.
I went to a Redskins game with him.
Just, you know what? We're going to do the interview after the gig. After the show, yeah. Just stick with Don. He'll show you a good time. You know what? Maybe you should, because I got to get dressed right now.
He's trying to figure out how to get an interview in.
Maybe after the gig. It's going to be tough.
You got shafted. Ha ha.
That was mean. Jeez. This guy scared me for some reason. So I focused in on him. Come on, motherfucker.
Now, you should know more than anyone.
There's that Philadelphia look.
I'm not shooting anybody who's out. I've not shot a single GWAR member out. I've only shot him in.
You guys were supposed to play the second. We get back right.
That was all our management. Road manager, general, band manager, and booking agent.
What happened?
1, 2, 3. Those are the three most important people at the time
I'm
in
gonna
our
caption
careers.
it. Tour manager, booking agent, manager. That was the power trio.
Mobble, bobble, baku, ba.
Man.
Yeah, I gotta say, when you go out on tour, one of the most tiresome aspects is that window between sound check and load in, which is about noon to 6, when you have to do in stores, radio appearances, interviews, video appearances, things like that. So you had to get. For some people it's a lot easier. When you're GWAR, you gotta get in the fucking costume, drag that shit all around, then get out of the costume, pack it back up. You didn't have people do it for you when you're doing those appearances. It adds up, especially when you really want is a nap, so you can come down from your coke buzz from the night before. Get some sleep. Problem is, so often these guys weren't getting to sleep before 6 a.m. Couldn't we have done better with this soldier? To tell it's Matt McGuire as the decap. It's too tall.
I fucking shit myself. Mommy! Unit X, can you describe what you see? What is it? No time. Target acquired. Bring down everything you've got on my coordinates. Nuke the bastards! But soldier, you'll be killed. I repeat, bring down all weapons on this location. Wait. What you said again? The part about me being killed? Affirmative, Unit X. We're releasing the nukes on your coordinates. God bless you, son.
I can't imagine how hot literally it was on stage with costumes on for Evan JJ. I would say that some costumes are a lot hotter than others. You know, the band members had leg, thigh, torso, leg, underarm, and major parts of your arms were exposed. The mask is super hot and restrictive. But being in Sleazy's costume was hotter. It was really hot. Luckily, though, I only had to spend 5 to 10 minutes in the costume at a time. See the audio change there? I didn't have through the I didn't have off the board audio yet. It came in late. You can really hear the difference. Like I said, I mixed both. Through the board is just too tinny, or too sterile and dead sounding. But you know, in the in-house audio often is echoey, distorted. So I mixed both together. I think this sounds pretty good though. This was my first GWAR tour. I was like 17. It was 21 plus. Well, my mom bought 2 tickets and went with me, and they then left. Lol. Thanks, Mom. My mom. Raciest thing I ever went and saw with her was the Beach Boys. 70s. Different generations. He's the greatest generation. Depression era, World War II. They were old when they had me. And I'm old. I'm mesmerized between the sound and the way this show looks. But I thought this was the best concept album. Conceptually, it's the best album they ever did. And the way they put it together with the show, the supporting show. Too bad they didn't do it longer and more often or whatever. So, to portray this video, this is all shot at the National in Richmond. The show is shot in Richmond. The backstage stuff was shot in the Electric Factory. You'd never know. I mean, I suppose some sharp-eyed people who are familiar with both or the Electric Factory might pick that up, but I don't think so. One of the things, the problem with the National, and you can see it in this show, is the booming bass and bass drums would shake the balcony. They're shaking the balcony the whole time. So I had to come up with dampener system, which consists of taking a bunch of styrofoam and taping it on the bottoms of the tripods up there, and that negated the vibration enough where you don't see it. It's not very much, not often. balcony shot, you can tell. But this is a 4 camera. And I love the National when we did 4 camera. Because the shot from the soundboard is great. That's a soundboard shot right there. That's me up in the balcony. I think Ted Sanderson is working the soundstage, soundboard camera. And the reason why I like the soundboard camera is because it gets the audience into a lot of the shots. Not here yet, but you'll see. You know, when you see arms of people from behind. We're playing Bonnaroo. Are you going? Says Hollywood Fish. No, I don't. I'm a huge Alice Cooper fan, and I remember when the cover of School's Out came out, it blew my little bohab mind. Dee, I'm glad you liked that cover. I didn't. I just don't like it when GWAR does covers. You know, I like the fact that we're paying tribute to Alice Cooper as a pioneer of shock rock, if you want to call it that. I call it theatrical rock. Even though he had GWAR, I wouldn't call it shock rock. To me, it's theatrical rock more. But I guess, you know, things like the decap. It was more like a magic trick, though, you know? It wasn't like there was tons of blood shooting everywhere. Yeah, love Alice Cooper. I just don't like GWAR doing covers. It's funny when it's an AV club. That's just kind of a YouTube, hey, one-off thing. I like it when they do that. But I don't like it when they include it on albums and stuff. And I remember when they pitched that idea of doing a cover. Originally, they wanted us, the label, GRT, at the time, wanted us to do Lick It Up by Kiss. But you could tell what they were thinking. They were thinking is like we pay homage, I guess, to some other theatrical rock band of the past that's really popular. We can pick up their fans or something like that. Is that what they were thinking? I don't know. But anyhow, it did nothing. The video was stupid. You know, it's teenage schoolgirls. I remember them going up to film that thing, and I was just thinking about those like, oh. Now, for somebody who loves to look at cheesecake, I'm not comfortable in using it in art unless it really belongs. You know? Danielle Slymenster made it cool, but otherwise, I'm not into it. We need to get Don 7.1 ear headphones for when he doesn't have to wear the hair. You know, cheap in-ears. This is a fun sculpt. Yeah.
Greetings, GWAR. It is I, Hitler. Fuck you, GWAR. I'm Jesus. Wow. Seems like Jesus is kind of an asshole. Yeah, but Hitler's really cool. And a snappy dresser.
The very Lord of Hell has sent me to warn you. not to descend any deeper into his domain. You seem like nice people. Maybe you should just go home.
I don't have a home. Yeah, why don't you just fuck off?
Driven from your fortress, you now travel the layers of the abyss. You must find the first gate and defeat its guardian, and many more, if you wish to confront the Lord of Hell. Only by defeating him can you regain your former glory.
As the shittiest band ever!
We will offer you counsel on your journey.
Bullshit! The only reason I'm here is to jack off! Well, what about it, DC? Do you want Gibbler to jack off on you?
That's some Dave right in there.
Fucking sick fucks!
Dave just thought Nazism, Holocaust, and Jew jokes was the funniest thing in the world. And he never stopped, as long as I can remember, making jokes about it. And it always came from the right place. It wasn't coming from a mean, hateful place. Gays and AIDS is his other thing, you know.
on one side and Jesus on the other.
It's how he dealt with pain. He felt like he had to laugh at the devil, I guess, is really what it was. Maybe that's why he had to end up doing this album.
Say something for me! Tastes like honey!
I love Dave's sense of humor. It's part of why I loved you guys so much through my teen and adult years. Grown up. Yeah. We want for the cool kids. GWAR was never about being cool. It was anti-cool. That's why it was so polarizing. You know, and if you're one of those kids that felt like you didn't fit in with anyone else, that's what Dave was. I was too. Too jockey for the nerds, too nerdy for the jocks. You know. Didn't fit in socially. That's kind of what GWAR is, you know. You sit there and you have try to turn somebody onto it, and they're thinking maybe it's pretty cool, and then a big dick comes out and shoots spew in somebody's mouth, and they're like, "Yep, I'm out." And yeah, you just got rid of an asshole. You screamed out an asshole. As Chris Boat says, they can't laugh at GWAR. You can't trust them. This is my favorite song from this album. I love these two put together. This is my favorite, maybe, single section of any GWAR music ever written. Dave's lyrics. They could be really poetic, man. Guy read a lot. And he read the right subject matter. Horror fantasy. See when you saw the fan up there? That's one of those shots from the soundboard that I love. I love those shots. GWAR's never sounded better. I'm sorry. I think Todd Smith in some ways gave him a chunkier, harder metal bass. Other basses were okay. But when you had him and Corey Smoot doing lead, Dave was killing it here. Mitchell was on point. Jeremy Smith did Beyond. He did Violence Has Arrived. He mixed and produced that album. Best sound GWAR album ever, I think. And we didn't have to pay him hardly anything. It was just like, hey, let's just get our road guy. That was such an in-house, and it was the best we ever did. Go figure. Basically all in-house. Did it at the 2010 Chamberlain Art Studio and made for sound. Got a bunch of concrete walls and shit.
Is this what you fear? That the sum of your life will leave you here? Or do you think when you die you are done? The pain of your death has only just begun. I'm headed now to join the damned. Into the oven, the dead souls are jammed. We come from the master, the king of the cruel. This is the place where it is better to rule. You're seeking heaven, but you're not allowed in. Your soul is falling and you never can win. The game is fixed, but no one is to blame. Heaven and hell, they are one and the same.
Ooh. Backup vocals. Don, you prefer ballsack pointed jaw mask or rounded bear trap one? DD. I'm like old-fashioned a lot of times. Sometimes things get better as you get used to looking at them. I didn't like Flatus's mask, this one version for a while at first. I was just sort of not, I was about it, and then I learned to like it. Ball sack, I'm not sure if that's happening to me, that I've learned to like the pointed jaws over time, because I just got more used to it. But round, you know, it's a toss-up for me. That's the thing that's difficult to stay away from. Over-refinement.
Holy shit!
You can see it happen in lots of things, like Batman, for instance. That character, people keep taking their tweaks and they keep overdoing it until finally it's like the Batmobile. It's a perfect example. It looks like a, I don't know, plastic dildo with ribs or something, man. It's just,
because if you do, we should do them now.
it's got so, you know, it just gets out of hand. In art, we learned there was an era, it was called, you know, Baroque, which was very fancy looking, refined. And then there was something that followed that, it was called Rococo. So, you know, Baroque is usually bad direction already. Rococo, you've just gone too far. Now you're just stupid. And I would criticize things like that, you know, like, don't become Rococo. The pointed jaws, I think, make it look too cartoonish and not like a heavy metal god that's games by Mark Wolf. See that? Sure. Dave kept refining his costume constantly. Yeah, overall, I think he had a really good eye for design. He made a very iconic character with a practical, you know. The other thing about GWAR and his character design was that a lot of it is just starting someplace, any place, being it basically shoulder pads bought in thrift stores and then added to from there. And but at some point, you know, you got to make things comfortable, practical, wearable, you know, and they're going to dictate how things look. If you just sit there and go straight to paper, you know, with the character design that you're going to make your heavy metal band wear, they may not be able to perform very well in it. Don't take things into consideration, and the artist who has to make the costume, as a result, is following, you know, your design ideas. He's going to make something that's not going to work, either knowingly or unknowingly, usually unknowingly. It's a lot of work to find out it doesn't work. That's pretty cool. Just to think that only a few hundred years ago, human beings used to actually do that to each other. Glad Tepes, but many more. What is this him? It's over the top, fun looking, no pretentious crap. It evolved, is what I was trying to say. And it evolved through trial and error and, you know, experimentation. And I think that you can come up with better stuff. You're more likely to come up with better stuff in a lot of ways than straight off of the page and then into finished production. You know, like these characters, like I said, they kept changing. It's constantly been changing. And sometimes I guess I wish, you know, they'd have stopped. Hey, stop right there. Perfect. Don't change a thing. Like, to me, that's the way Beefcake is right now. I hate to tell you what to do unless it's violent, but everybody needs to back up. I think he's just iconic and perfect. Come on. I think Jizmac needs a redesign. You don't want Uncle Odorous to be mean. The 90s, the mid-90s mask, I did. And then the post-90s and this era mask was done by Matt GWAR. And I could tell what Matt was trying to do. He's trying to restrict the size of the teeth and all that. Bring it in so that Matt had better vision. This is great. This is Odorous, bringing it down, saving the day, while this fucking this barricade collapsed. I should run for Congress. Odorous, brilliant. It's like Lord of Chaos, and he saves the kids, man. He figures out what's going on. He gets it under control. Save the kids. You can tell everyone. I went to go see GWAR last night, and it was so unreal. Odorous was like nice to us. Got it. Hell of a show. Right. They fucking crushed the barrier, man. Way to go, thank you. Now break that one. Alright, what's next on our little journey in hell? Where's the next fucking victim? Get him out of here. Sleazy's outfit didn't change after all because you can't improve on its perfection. This is Kronos 6948. Well, that's the way I've seen it. Once that purple, well, it was kind of a burgundy. It's not purple. It's something else. Indigo. I don't know. Whatever that color is.
You can't be dead. You're not dead. What are you doing
with the shiny vinyl. You can't beat it. I just decided that's it. I could go with other suits maybe, but. I cut in other blood. See that? It'll start in a second. So it was 2 shows cut together. I got the one where the blood was going good. The other one, the blood came in late. It was what they call a failure to spew. It's got shit for brains. How about that? I get the joke, Sleazy. Very funny. Vermilion palette mask? No, I would disagree with you there. One thing I do know. Names of most colors. Vermilion's a painter's color. It's almost a marinara, but it's a bright red. At least when it's oil paint. I love this song. Magenta. That's the color I was thinking. I'm basically not unlike what this outline is. Some in the realm of that, but magenta. Metallic magenta. I've not been able to find a perfect match since that suit was made, though. And have no way of getting a suit made the same way either. It's heavy-duty boat upholstery. It was originally that way that suit was made. John Hale album with Todd as Beefcake was top-notch for sure, but when Casey came out to see my band West Wall in Dallas in 2008, I asked if he'd ever rejoin GWAR, and he said it's already in the works. Well, happy to have him back. Happy to have Casey back. Because Casey plays the character really well. Definitely. But just the way Todd performs, this era of music and stage presence, he's huge. That's what I loved about him. He's just so fucking massive. When I built that costume and put it on him, it was unreal. He had a 6-pack. I had to cut out the 6-pack of his breastplate and make it a 4-pack to make it fit on Casey. That's how much bigger. You know, it was a full 4 inches difference. What is he, 6'5"? 6'6"? I'm curious, is there actual band count, or was it always just an amorphous mass of characters that came and went according to the moment? Pretty much. Andra Rotheria. Some characters would, a person would leave or die or whatever, and the character would discontinue. Or other times, the character would just be picked up and carried by another member. Which is weird, you know. Damn it, I gotta piss. I don't want to go now. I might.
Playing our new album, Beyond Hell, in its entirety tonight.
Is it time for Jucifer? I don't want to miss any
But
of
that
Jucifer.
doesn't mean
Jucifer's my favorite.
we don't have some old moldy nuggets.
Okay, good. I've got a piss break stance here. All right.
Let's hear that old school GWAR insane.
I'll see you guys in a second.
Thingamajigger. I want to hear all of you on this one. Name of the GWAR, in the name of love, in the name of the blood, dripping out down to the sun. I call out your God, Father, me who stands, but don't send me Hitler. He's only a man. Bang! Sideways! Bang! Sideways! Come on, fuckers! Bang! Sideways! Bang! I've come as a parent, clutching at the blood and the pain. Let the agony of the instrument lead the streets, the running down the death street. Coming in the wretched, pushing in the fire. Coming in the wretched, let them come. Let them come. They come for me. Sideways, crucified. Sideways, crucified. I have come as a son of day. Stupid ass, young nothing under belly. To crucify. To crucify. To crucify. Streets of the crucified. Let the agony on the instrument lead the streets, the warnings of the death streets. Coming in the wretched, pushing in the fire. Coming in the wretched, coming in the wretched, coming in the fire. Coming in the wretched, coming in the wretched, coming in the wretched, coming in the wretched. Come on! Let them come. Let them come. Let them come. They come for the sin. Let them come. Let them come. Let them come. They come for the sin. Let them come. Let them come. Let them come. They come for me. Sideways to crucify me. Sideways to crucify me. Sideways to crucify me. Sideways. Sideways. Mate.
$10 Duddy paid to bring your audio back for you. You guys should all thank Duddy. He's the classic. Bug juice bug out. Finally.
GWAR, it is us.
It is I.
It is I. Us. Or, you know, that dude.
It's Jidler! Yeah, or something.
Jitler.
Get fucking on with it!
Jitler.
Your guide through hell.
Soon you shall be entering the realm of To'i Namo, the demon of dead rock stars.
Demon of
So
dead
you
rock
guys should
stars.
fit right in.
Toei Enamel has a long history of development.
Your quest is to continue.
Sometimes we come up with stuff
Well then, let's get him out here!
and we don't do it the way we originally conceived it. It just percolates somewhere in the back burner until finally
Where's my guitar?
Dave and I used to concept this band. It was the ultimate straight edge skinhead band. And the lead singer was supposed to be this guy called Toe Enamel. Like one of the gags he would do is bench press the PA, on stage. On his back, But anyways, those arms are the ones I made for this movie that never got used. And Scott Krall sculpted his head, and you can tell he's sort of an extreme, sort of Sid Vicious kind of character. Those arms don't quite look right. They're not supposed to work that way, but I have no control over how they're operated. But, Toe Enamel's sort of autobiographical on Dave. You listen to those lyrics. He's speaking to you and about his addiction. And that's my opinion. But go look back and read the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. Straight head, skin heads, sharp. I remember them. I remember their little goofy war they would have with racist skinheads. I only saw racist skinheads ever be much of a presence up in New Jersey. They did that club up there, I forgot what it was named. Famous. They did a documentary about it. We had Nazi skinheads confront us in the parking lot. Nothing came of it. But, yeah. Stuff there so stupid. I remember we did the show in New Orleans early on. And these guys, they liked, this couple, they liked us. And they invited us to stay at their home. And, anytime you could stay in somebody's house instead of sleep on a bus or whatever, or have to rent a room, we'll definitely take advantage of. Definitely in those days. And when we get there and we're in his house, and then I'm sort of looking around, looking at all these flyers, and it's bands like Screwdriver and whatnot. And it's all this fucking white power, graphics everywhere in their house, and I was like, oh, yeah, great to be here. Thanks for your hospitality. It's like too late. You're already there. Like, oh yeah, nice home. Appreciate your generosity. Well, we never ran into that much. Like I said, there's a couple that would pure exotic snow. Your lyrics speak to us. Staten Island. And, that hit right there down in New Orleans. Like I said, the Murphy Law show or whatever, and they confront us out in the parking lot, New Jersey. That's like 3 times the entire 10-year touring history that I was part of. remember thinking of this track in particular when Dave passed. It's pretty cynical. Why stop at only 2? Another one of my favorite songs here. I think War Party might be my second favorite GWAR album. It's a good album. I think Violence, Beyond, War Party, Lust in Space are all albums to be proud of. Lust in Space has some great bangers on it. I wouldn't say it's consistently good as the other 3, but Metal Metal Land is one of my top 5 all-time GWAR songs. Because it's a perfect pop tune, funny as hell. It's not necessarily like Mortal Corruptor, like a epic tune. Let Us Sway is good. Holy crap, it's not Rumble. I can talk. What's up, says Patrick McDonough. Are you still banned on Rumble, Patrick? Because if you are, I can undo that. I didn't realize. That was from the dark times. There's a lot of censorship going on. I've aimed to ameliorate that.
As we continue our journey.
They refused to verify my email, so I'm in limbo, says Patrick.
Remember me? Love Beat, #1 fan. Remember I interviewed you for my fanzine, man?
I think you have to be a subscriber to talk on Twitch.
You fucked my girlfriend with the cell phone.
Yeah, and then I
Rumble.
called it up when it set to vibrate.
Verify email.
Man, I killed myself to go to hell, man. Man, I'm the biggest ballhead ever. You ain't boss like you ain't shit. Whoa,
it's the ultimate ballhead.
Well, we went to this fucking gimmick over and over again. Such a Woody. Dave's making fun of the GWAR fans, man. This song. Quite a variety of dicks tonight. Yeah, it has been a lot of dicks. I don't even realize it. I'm so used to dicks. GWAR. I lose count. Dave is unusually lucid and clear in this performance. I don't know whether he knew that subconsciously. He did a good job, but whenever I filmed him, he did a good job. He could definitely do some other than good job, alternate job, I'll call it. A bad job. Some people relish those improvisational, off-script performances. But, Matt's been covered in more spoods in a tunnel stroller. Oh. A couple times I met Dave, he was really cool. Dave appreciated his hands. YouTube, Twitch a sub, YouTube a member. I don't know how Rumble works it. I think Rumble's wide open, aren't they? You have to have a verified email post. I guess it's what Patrick Persona said. This is bleak. To hell. This is a Corey Snoot composition, basically. Gotta keep going, Sleazy. I love what you do. Push that stuff with sticks. Keep it up, brother. Laters. See you later. Now that I know how to do a guest, I'm gonna go for see if I can get sticks on real soon. Maybe next Saturday, not tomorrow. Next Saturday. Is this that new band Soiled Mattress? Soiled Mattress is still very underground. So underground that it accidentally got cement poured all over it. And, I think they're done. GWAR. Pretty underground too. We liked it there. Dave loved it there. I think I may have pissed someone off at Rumble. I don't know. Well, I'm piggybacking to be here now, legendary consultant. Yeah, these songs sound a lot like each other, says Subzippo. Isn't that metal? What the genre reminds me of, frankly.
see, nowhere to go, nothing to do, know what you know. So, when you come to a law, it's like some
Nice to hear vocals that don't sound like a Cookie Monster. Elements of guttural, but not an unintelligible microphone blowjob, which is what those guys sound like. Start the big alien invasion and learn to blast GWAR and laugh. I have run out of every other trick they got. They do that. That's new. Crowd doesn't know how to react to that one. Not roaring.
more blood, hey! Well, if it isn't our old buddy, Pope Benedict Ratzinger.
He was really the Pope at the time.
Didn't we kill you on the Sounds of the Underground tour?
Indeed, but death is meaningless to me.
Here's that German Pope, short-lived.
So great, the power of the Dark Lord.
Samuel Jackson?
No, you idiot. The devil himself waits for you. And I'll be blessed to... I'm here to replenish my power and ensure the realm of Satan continues to spread across the earth.
Sounds like...
Oh, whatever, I'm still gonna kick the shit out of you.
And I'll be blessed to...
Sounds like a high-pitched Mel Blanc character, kind of like Elmer Fudd being done by Mel Blanc. Try! Come on, man. That's so weird. Can you figure out a way to keep the skew effect on stage as an actor? Gotta do something while you're out there spewing. You can hardly see it. It's too sprayish. Pope that left a scathing treatise on how the church has lost its way. His Mandrothria. Did he really? Because I just remember instinctively hating him and thinking that, he probably ate kids. He looked like somebody who ate kids. There was never a face. Maybe I misjudge him. Sounds like early 1940s Bugs Bunny is running away. Well, that's the Mel Blanc sound. Mel Blanc vocal. Sound like Bugs Bunny with a German accent imitating Elmer Fudd. A 3-year-old granddaughter full banging her head, raising him right. Patrick. He documented the fall of the church since the 40s. And then, with each Reformation, there was an opposition led by what he described as coordinated efforts by communists and homosexuals to subvert the church itself. Wow. Well, when you think of all the fucked up shit the Catholic Church did over its collective history, it's amazing that there was a guy who was honest and moral enough to call that out. Like, how would you notice? Somebody was just committing basically pure evil. That's what the Catholic Church has always been like to me. I don't want to talk through this. You see the stage is shaking from, the balcony was shaking from Brad's double kick. And they play that through a big PA, that second upper balcony shakes. But like I was saying, it's like, wow. You mean there was a good pope somewhere in there? But I can't believe that popes would going along with basically trans ideology. They don't seem to have any problem with abortion anymore, homosexuality. I can understand you possibly accepting homosexuality, but I find it hard to believe that the Catholic Church can go along with abortion moralistically. I don't even see how you can, how they can rectify those two things. I mean, maybe they haven't. I could be incorrect. Maybe they haven't accepted it, but they don't seem to be. They don't seem to condemn it. I might as well say they accept it. All downhill after the Council of Nicaea. The Gnostic Gospels. We lost some great knowledge there.
Come on out here, devil, whatever. Holy shit!
Greetings, GWAR.
So they're
So,
finally here.
this character was designed by me and Matt McGuire. And,
I'm ready
you
to
know,
make
it's
an offer
Dave's
that will ensure your place at
Dave's
the top
name,
of the
Dave's
charts.
overall
More
concept,
like
right?
the middle.
There
He
is
had
no
total,
chart.
Wow!
you know,
Wow,
artistic
I didn't
control
know
of
the
the
devil
overall
was
look.
Jewish, but that sounds really cool. What do I do?
Oh, nothing really.
Well, one thing.
But initially,
All right,
preliminary
that sounds
sketches,
fair. All right, well, where do I sign?
like what do you do with this
Nothing
character,
like that is
Lucifer?
required.
And
Just
initially
follow
the
the thing.
character,
Get over here and
had a
suck
cliche
my
look,
fucking cock. Well,
frankly,
okay, I
right
guess
off of
so.
World War II propaganda poster, you know, like, no,
Indeed,
you
ball sack,
can't
your
go that
counsel
way.
is wise. Fuck you, do something!
Sure, there was some, what was it, Dark Crystal, you know, influences going there. I decided we should have the arachnid eye arrangement, you know. I thought that was cool, especially combined with the spear or bird-like nose. Wasn't he based on 2000 AD? Well, you saw at the beginning. There's a connection to Nemesis, but really he's more, I would say, Dark Crystal. When I think about it. Right? Weren't those Skeksis or something like that? Wasn't that a Jim Henson school sort of Has a design. We made a mistake with those arms. Classic mistake. Hunter would never have made the same mistake. Made the lower forearms too long. And there's a breaking point where if you extend your foam rubber hand or fist too far away from your hand, the weight just exponentially increases where you're essentially just immobile. It's very difficult to lift those arms and do much. And Cardinal Sin, that balance was great because Hunter made those and he knew you go for diameter, but you don't go for much length, and it works. It makes it look like it's really big, but it isn't. These arms are actually just too long. They were incorrectly, let's get that latex on the foam, you build it all up. Can't change your, whatever. This is so cool, Don. To be honest, I never saw GWAR live. Met Dave during his DBX days here in St. Paul. Chatted a bit. Had a shot or two. He was exactly who I thought he'd be. Yeah, very outgoing, fun. Thanks again. What an absolute treat for me. Thanks, man. You're welcome. But one of the details we didn't get around to, and I wanted to have, is the classic orthodox curls. It felt like well, I really would sell it. And I knew exactly how I was going to make them. And it just, you're sitting there and you're gluing and painting shit as it goes out the door. All these different jobs that have to be wrapped up. Not just one thing. There's a whole bunch of jobs that are sort of like, all have to be wrapped up before you get out the door. That's just one of them. Love how you point out the flaws, Don, when it comes. You compare it to Kiss Monsters, Gene and Paul made by hand. Well, Well, that's where GWAR is unique. GWAR was an artist music co-op, not musicians who hired artists or got some artists to make stuff for their show. So every aspect of the band, short of writing the music. And that was Dave. Dave was the crossover because Dave was an artist and a musician, and he was the crossover. Unfortunately, now that he's gone, I worry about that. And the artists have all disappeared, of course, too. All it is Matt and Bob. That's all that's left. And they were they were kids. They were, actually they were far from kids at this point. Gorgor's teeth. He's been on the tour, man. He's been on tour. He's got arms. I love it when he has arms, man. It really adds a lot. That's one of those things you just don't get around to finishing. We had arm molds, arms, and finally Scott got on it and got the arms mounted and put in. It just really adds a lot. It's gratifying to see that. Scott's such a great actor in that costume, man. Love GWAR more than most things. This is why GWAR is better than your favorite band. Now, that is my crown jewel. my crown jewel. I made the frame. Clay sculpted the head. Soft sculpted the whole body. And all the other works basically included pulleys, frame, bracing, all of it. Yes, there are people side by side with me helping do the stuff, but for instance, Chuck, helped me do the head. Dave Muscle as well. We had interns help me with the body. Matt McGuire helped. Scott had a lot of good ideas initially about how to, make a good frame. And, this thing has great movement, man. It really does. I can see a lot of problems with it. That's for damn sure. Look at his legs exposed. That's what happens. Those straps start getting loose. It's been on tour a lot. Velcro doesn't work like it used to. Rush out on stage. Dirks is doing a pretty good job of doing backup vocals on that song. Doing lead, really, because Odorous wasn't there. I like it better when GWAR dies on stage. Just saying. Nothing but a pain now. Once he dies on stage, it's impossible to remove. Look at that. Where's he going to lay on that stage? Not much room. Quite a workout in those suits. It is. It's weight, but it's not as restrictive because you got a lot of exposed areas. You got body, sides of your torso, leg. Those goddamn helmets and masks. That's where you're losing like 50% of your heat is just being passing out of your head through your neck and head. That's the worst part of it. Anybody who plays a whole show and has conditions, I think, not a pussy. Not a pussy. Hey Dan, I got intel that Twitch isn't going to let people cross the streams with Kick anymore. If you have any problems, I got some nerds available to help. Reverend JJ, can you email me through my website? Identify yourself as Reverend JJ, so I'll remember who you are.
Oh, jihad, jihad! Prepare yourselves for death. Jucifer, Hezbollah, Hamas, Al-Qaeda.
Are you going live tonight, DJ ENIAC?
Devil Jew and his crusader comrades.
Fuck you, Al-Qaeda!
I shall be enshrined in glory.
This is Muhammad, believe it or not.
Hey, we already killed all those motherfuckers already!
Oh, well, can I kill all of you guys instead?
No, but I've got a better idea!
Once again, no blood. Early on the tour. Timing is off. That stuff comes with, by the time, it's the last few shows, a show is so much tighter, so much better. It's got so much more extra layers of detail, an act. acting refinement. Still, overall, good show, considering it's only the second show in the tour. Definitely musically. So glad I got this recorded. You mean it should be Mohammed, but Dave didn't want to get shot on stage? No, they snuck into his house and gave him an OD injection. Paid the ultimate price. Dave didn't care about politics for the most part. He's just anti-authority. Anti-mainstream, whatever the going narrative is in a lot of ways. So I'm surprised this bit came after the big Lucifer GWAR battle. Just the encore, basically? Or they just finished it? Ended? This has got that Dave post-punk Death Piggy sound. Says, who the hell really knew what Muhammad really looked like anyways? So how could you catch hell for the image? I don't either. I don't even did. Like, how does Muhammad look like anybody? How does he look different from any other Middle Easterner? Like, basically, cliche image of a Middle Easterner. You know, from the olden days. I don't know how Muslims even, could tell. I guess you have to put his name under it, and then you're in trouble. Remember when I did this video, I liked a lot of the way it turned out, except that the Light Man deliberately used a lot of all red, and red fucks with the camera and causes artifacting on the chip really bad. I had to use a lot. I had to buy a special filter to try to clean some of it up, which I did manage to do, but it's still really apparent, in some of these bits. But yeah, you can't use heavy-duty bunch of red. I like this song. It's a good, fun, sing-along song. Dave was good at these. File Driver, I just didn't get. I didn't like the File Driver. File Driver was something that, to me, didn't work in any reality. Like, what is a File Driver? It looks like just basically a alien head knockoff that you can squirt blood out of. Right? Like, to me, it wasn't a gore effect. That's the only way I can rationalize bleeding on the audience is the gore effect. Something is getting killed, you know, or something spewing, like it did. Just couldn't figure out this thing. But when I saw it used, you know, on tour, I knew that it was basically the most effective way to get as many people spewed on as possible. And, you know, a lot of fans don't have what it takes to get all the way to the very front, right? So, you know, this thing can go out 40, nearly 50 feet, right? And get people in balconies and stuff. Something I always went for. Like when I do Slaughterama, I get a hold of the decap, skinhead decap at the end of the show, and aim that thing. It had pretty good range because it had a nice restrictor on it. But you know, you try to see people up in the balcony who've been clean for most of the show, hit them. The chicks who were pulling at their shirt. I think Peter Steele would have loved to have theatrical element with Carnivore, says Steve Martin. Well, he was that theatrical element, wasn't he? 6'5", all curls, no leg day, black hair. Thank you for that, Steve. Appreciate it. I love that shot, man. I love those hands. I love absolutely those. That's the soundboard shot. I absolutely love those shots. Yeah, it's so cool. It makes the audience, they start to become this like visual element that's in this frame, you know, just its own thing. Oh, there's those two guys.
No way. That's one of my worst. Of course, I only did 2.
Oh, what a dick I am.
It's your dream come true. Your crummy scene got a GWAR interview.
Well, GWAR has been around.
Look, see, Dave still did the interview.
Around for about over 20 years now. We all got together.
Those guys' persistence paid off.
University, Richmond, Virginia.
Dave gave a great interview.
Not all of us were going to school there, but a good amount of the people who originated the band were college art students there. And then, as in any good art school, there was a good kind of music scene that was kind of springing up around it. GWAR was the combination of two forces: the Slave Pit, which was a bizarre underground studio that was going to make this crazy movie called Scumdogs of the Universe, and a band called Death Biggie, which was a local hardcore band that was just kind of crazy. Death Biggie put on GWAR costumes, and GWAR was born. We didn't choose Alice Cooper; the label did. The label was obsessed with this idea that if we did a cover song, we were going to make a big radio hit and just make some records. And we came up with song after song after song that we wanted to do that we thought was really cool, and the labels were going, no. My personal idea was I want to do a cover of "If You Want Blood" by AC/DC.
Oh, interesting.
And GWAR would resurrect Bon Scott, you know, AC/DC's original singer, and they would kill Brian Johnson, and Bon Scott would.
Too bad Dave never got to do that. I forgot about that.
Like, no. So finally,
of course, later on, it was done by Bishop.
You know, and we literally had to start recording the album in a couple days. We're like, all right, we'll fucking do it. As long as we get to do, for the second video, we get to do whatever the fuck we want. They're like, okay. So we did School's Out.
That Gravy Show, this is Sleazy's Personal Slave, Don.
Honestly, I thought it was really lame. A lot of people are like, if you're going to cover Alice Cooper, why don't you cover that song? And I'll tell you, it's because we've been at it so long, we're not afraid to let the label suggest something that might get GWAR into some radio places that we haven't been before. And so we went for it. It was an experiment. And, you know, we got on a bunch of, actually, it kind of worked in a weird way. We got on clear channel stations. We got a bunch of radio play out of it. It did really well musically. I think the average GWAR fan was kind of like, huh? But I think it did reach a lot of people who have never heard of GWAR before and are fans now. But
if you say so.
A bonus track on the record. It doesn't really have
I'd say the credibility hit.
It's
It's just
music
not worth it.
And it certainly doesn't have anything to do with the story we're trying to tell right now. And the label kind of sucks because we never got to make that second video, you know. We really thought we were going to be able to make a really cool, dark, sick, fucked up video for a song like 8th Flock or Murderous Music. It hasn't happened yet. So we'll see what happens with that.
Daryl Green, cornerback, rocking those Redskin colors. This is great. He gets into it with a bunch of Eagles fans out here in the parking lot. He points out something so true about the Eagles fight song.
Old school, dog. Old school. The cop car.
It's the next cop car without a doubt.
Yeah, but it's the Pinmobile too, dog.
It's the cop car.
It's dope, man. It's the first nice car I ever had, dog. It's my new whip, dude. I love it. I'll put your song on right now, man.
Play
It's funny. He's digging around for it.
Oh yeah. Dig it up. What are we doing?
Dig it up.
He'll never find it.
Don't tape it.
Well, you know what? I'll tape it, but I just won't use it.
Yeah, don't use it. I don't know what I'm doing here, though. Here, man, splash some tequila, man. Sign around your neck, man. Damn, you took a big hit. Yo, here's a fucking hit with Sleazy P. Martini.
Yeah, I'm on GWAR.
What am I looking for here? You ought to know this. I want to put it on right now, bro.
Well, you can't find it.
I know. What do you want from me, man?
We want to think you ought to know this.
Juniors.
Put on anything. Who gives a shit?
No, you know what? No, I fucking grabbed your shit after you left. I didn't find the camera after that. Remember when you left? Come on, Don. Do something here. Tell Dave to grab my blunt, dude. I'm getting upset.
Man, give him some powder.
Don't run away. Don, if you run away, I'll cry.
You cry.
I will
He'll
cry.
cry if I run away.
Get that on set. No, I got you here, dog, and I love that. It's my shit.
Sad to say, this guy passed
he loves
away.
my shit, but he can't find it.
Don, what the fuck?
Only
man?
a few years after this.
Man?
I got fucking Ragnarok right here, man. Where's my ex-cops, too?
Goes right there.
Where?
You see why I found this guy fascinating. I had to put him in this quite extended clip here.
No, I want the back. I want to smash that shit open.
Getting Dirks' autograph. Drifting away. That was my chance to get out.
Yo,
Yeah, let's give him one. Let's give him one, dude. Lights on. Yo, guy, yo, you guys are fucking over, bro. Come on. Fly, Eagles, fly. That is gay. What? On the road to victory. I'll tell you, you don't fly on a road, first of all. You fly over a road. I'll tell you what. That's the Washington State thing right there. And this is for the fucking people that score a touchdown. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more, right here. Wait. You want to fight? Yeah, church choir. You want to fight song? You got Hail to the Redskins, Hail Victory, etc. That song, that Eagles song, isn't even the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
These are a couple. I got to know Curtis.
Yeah, you guys are boring, but the shot looks nice. Now it's not boring because I just insulted you.
I ride to the bus station.
Pretty lame. We come to GWAR shows, hang out. That's all we do. This is the most excitement we've had. Since the last time I went to a GWAR show.
You can do worse.
Oh, Sleazy, never change. Yeah. These guys are nice. I don't know why I was giving them a hard time. All right, crackheads. If there are those that are interested in on Twitter, going and hanging out with VJ ENIAC's channel, we're starting a raid, and join us over there for that. Going to work on having a guest next week. So, this is how I do these things, you know. I talk and then finally I'm motivated to actually act. That's what I have to do. I have to psych myself up. So look for a guest. Chuck Varga, hopefully. We'll see. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Those of you on Twitch, raid started now. Everybody else, Rumble, YouTube, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate your support and appreciate your input. And I'll see you next week.